Now.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Landover. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
A run up the middle with Cook. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Bills' first down.
Allen will give this to Davis. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Allen now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll get about 5. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Clean close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
60-by-6. Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniel. They'll look to set up the screen here. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. Here's Tory Taylor now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
22-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. On 2nd down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with. And in motion is Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. And in motion is Coleman. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. Now it's 4th and goal. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
60.
To throw is Daniel, Tom. Oh, a loose football. Fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And will move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
Come on. Let go.
Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 6 Buffalo Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Moving left. He'll run again. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel, touchdown Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's not going to get too far tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First down, Bills.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
26 more yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response.
Touchdown.
Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19, Cub 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
On play action, Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
In motion, Shakir. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Burton. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And remember, he threw that pick 6 on the previous drive, so don't think that's still not in the back of his head. He's certainly not going to risk giving the ball away again, and good decision there to just throw it away.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the zone read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. Oh, the ball is out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time.
Here we go.
Mixon is in for a touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Shakir. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So you take a look at the clock. In this point in the 3rd quarter, you find yourself down. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily desperation time. You're going to have a couple more possessions left, but that throw there felt kind of like a desperation throw. So don't force it. Just continue to sustain possession and just make sure at the end of this drive, you come away with points.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. This is caught 2. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result,
Washington
2
will
points.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set up. 19, start.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air is Allen. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Buffalo. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
Commanders 21. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. Set to go now on first and 10.
19, 18.
10 at the
18
41-yard
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Exiting the pocket right, taking off, and Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Hold the ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, Bronco 80.
Now Daniels. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Aton's left side, caught by his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Shakir. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. this one down to the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its shares. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, give to Davis. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards to down.
From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Allen, good throw for it. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is good. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
18 rattling. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniels. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Check.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Mixon finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown Commanders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Passes kick is good. The Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Bills 32.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up the third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run here with Cook. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. His kick is good. He got it. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. 40. Oh, the ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Out to his right. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here is 1st and 10. A run with the hook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The Bills bringing on the punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return. A pass to the 15-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Ready? Yep.
Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Washington.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
On play action, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Daniels. That ball intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here at the 44.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
A whole lot of chances misses on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
Come on. Hey, 60, Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A final shot now for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So